Alright, hello again. Um, this is another unboxing video. I said in the last one that I was gonna do the myth cloths. Ended up not happening. I did get a new one, but the issue is I don't have anywhere to put them. All my shelves are full. Um, they're either full with the Blokees Saint Seiya stuff that I have, or they're full of Legos. Um, So yeah, there's no room for them right now. There's still some room for blockies though, which is what we're doing today. Um, uh, Box 2, the Galaxy version. This came out of nowhere. Was not expecting this. Um, I was in the market of getting a shelf, to do the myth cloth, and then this came out. I got an email. They're like, hey, version 2 of the Galaxy series came out. I was like, oh, great. And then I saw that they had a very random assortment of characters on here. Um, there is, Libra Doko. There's three gold saints. There's Libra Doko, Aquarius Camus, and then Scorpius Milo, or Miro, if you prefer the Japanese one. Um, and then there's Old Man Doko, Seiya in the casual outfit, um, Dragon Shiryu, Cygnus Yoga, um, I don't know how to pronounce her constellation. Um, oh, I'm not even gonna pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try. The snake, the Caduceus, the snake. Shina, and then Wolf Nachi. I kind of figured they were gonna do a random bronze saint because they kind of did that with the first one with Jabu. He was in that one. So they did Nachi in this one. The two secret variants are Libra Shiryu and Aquarius Hyoga. So instead of the gold saints coming with something extra, it's a completely different version of one of the bronze saints. Um, this kind of makes it so that I have to collect all of them now because it's different. It's not like I can just 3D print the pieces like I could have for like Shura and Iolos in the first one. These are completely different armors. So we either have to hope that we get them here. I mean, either way, even if I get them, if I get the regular ones, I have to find the special variants. If I get the special variants, I'm gonna have to find the regular ones. So either way, I'll need to buy the variants, no matter how it works out. Um, so that's gonna be a hassle. But we're gonna go for what we have right here. Okay, so this is brand new. I just came in. I have not opened it yet. It still has the factory wrapping on it. I got this. Scissors. I should have gotten my X-Acto knife. I don't even think I need to cut this actually. Hold up. I think there's a way to peel it. I don't know where though. Over here. Okay, unless. Oh, my nails are short because I got a new job recently. Um, and I can't have like long nails at my job because it's a lot of moving stuff. Um, so I can't even peel that with my short nails. So I'm gonna have to open this another way. I don't need scissors for it. It looks like I could just peel this. Yeah, like that. Keeping in tune with my lack of preparedness, I don't have a garbage bag up here. Um, cool. I guess I'm just gonna go over here, and then we're gonna pop this open. we're gonna do this the same way I did for the other one. Very cool. Okay, so just like the other one, there are 9 boxes. 9 figures, 2 of them have variants. So I wonder if this is going to be the same tech as the original one, where if they're puffy, that means they're gold. Let's see. The box is different too. So it has Doko on the front and then Shiryu on the side. That's very cool. The first one, I don't have the box. The first one had Aiolos and then Seiya. That's cool. Um, this one feels puffy. This one is caved. It's caved in, so it's not puffy. So I think this might be a gold. Would it be cheating if I just pull out all the ones I think are golds? This one's caved in, it feels like. Well, whatever. It could be they fixed it. Maybe they maybe they saw my video and they were like, "Oh, let's not make that a thing." Whatever. We'll go one at a time. So I just picked one. It feels puffy. If it's a gold saint, then I win. If it's not, you guys can make fun of me. But just like before, I'll keep one of these for display. And then so it shows you which ones like what comes with them. I see that they did not make these easier to open. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a garbage box because I was really fighting to open it. Jeez, man, this one has 3 bags. I think it's a gold saint. We'll use this for garbage though. Okay, this is the booklet. Where'd my scissors go? Where? It is a gold platter or gold plate. So I did guess this was a gold saint. Who is it though? Oh, that's a kit in here. Where's the card? These don't come with cards? They do. Yippee! Oh, oh. Uh, it is Camus. Very cool. Okay, let's see how I think the instructions are going to be one for everyone like they were before. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we got Camus, so we gotta do this one. Okay, so these seem to be pretty much exactly the same as the old one, or the original ones, and then also the champion class. So I'm just gonna zoom through this. I'm not even gonna bother doing like a slow build because it's the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to skip through this. Okay. Um, that was a little more annoying than I expected it to be. Now, before I go into the bad things, I don't know what changed between the first box and this box. Assembly of the arms and the legs and the actual like body A plus, top tier. I don't have any complaints, at least right now. I was able to connect the hands or the arms, no problem. Legs, no problem. Connecting everything together was fine. The only gripe I have with Camus's kit in general is he has like this little piece of like the little side bangs right here. Like he has like these little side bangs right here. Um, they're a separate piece of hair. They're flexible, so it's like plastic, not like it's like soft plastic, not hard plastic. No matter how you put it in, like it looks like it's supposed to connect between like the base of his ear and like the actual main hairpiece. For some reason, no matter how you put it in, even if you're like holding it in place, one piece is always lopsided. So it makes the hair look like it's like floating over the armor. I don't know if that's supposed to be how it is, but it was kind of frustrating me. I don't know if you saw, I kept trying to like readjust it to be perfect, and it wasn't being perfect. Um, could be user error. Maybe it's not supposed to be perfect. Maybe it's just as long as it's in place, it's fine. Um, also, I don't know. I can't remember with the old ones. This has to be new, but they also come with variants like hair pieces that are not with the helmet. So if you want to display them like without their helmet on, you could do that. Which I thought was cool. Um, because it's Camus, he comes with two hands. He comes with two sets of hands. He has just plain like fists, and then he also has like the Aurora execution. Like it's like a two fists that you can put together, and it makes like his Aurora execution hand. Like when he puts his both together, and then you know does the thing. So you can do that. You can pose them like that. Um, so these count as spare parts. There also comes a spare knee piece and then a spare foot joint, which I think is more than we've gotten last time. I think before it used to just be like one spare like joint and then that's it. But yeah, so um I'll just show him off. So this is Camus. I like how dark they made his hair. It's not like the like lightish turquoise. Like he kind of has like Miku hair in the anime. It's like a lighter blue turquoise kind of color. In this it's just blue. Like it's just dark blue. He kind of looks like he has like Canon's hair color. I kind of like it. I'm kind of rocking with it. I'm sure the Camus enjoyers might not like this. They might not like the um attribution to canon of all characters, but I'm just saying it's canon blue. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but yeah. So he's the first one, and then his card is actually him doing the Aurora execution. So if you wanted to do that, you could do it that way too. So yeah, pretty cool. They still didn't do the thing I wanted them to do with they put like a card stand on the whatchamacallit, like on the bases, but like, you know, whatever. What can I say? Um, so yeah, so far I don't really have any complaints except for his hair, like the loose plastic, soft plastic hair piece. Everything else, smooth sailing. Like you guys are gonna see it proceed in like a couple seconds, like 30, 40 seconds. That took me less than I would say like 20 minutes to assemble. The other ones I was struggling with those for a minute, a minute. Um, so yeah. We'll go right on to the next one. Um, num 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 num. We'll just pick a random one. This feels like a puffy box. This might be another gold. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, 3 bags. Might be a gold. I really want to. I think I'll just get keep one of these boxes and then just like flatten it, like that. So that way I can still display them without showing the obliterated top part, because it's kind of hard to open these. But yeah, okay. So that's box 2 open. Let's see. So this is the plate. Let's see who we got. It is another gold. Let's see who we got. Looks like it might be Libra Doko. It is. I saw the shield, so I cheated. So yeah. Toko. Okay. Okay. That's Doko. Um, he had the same hair thing as Camus did. Um, you can see it's kind of like uneven because it's like, being pushed because of the way the hair and the head sits. I really don't like this. That's my one gripe. Everything else, I have no complaints. My issue was the legs last time. They are so easy now. I don't know if they just got better at doing it, if they refined it, but very good, much better. Yeah, it's just that plastic hair piece now that's kind of making me want to take a bite out of my monitor. Um, I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's not, like, it feels like even though no matter how you do it, it just doesn't care. And I also wish, again, it was only 2 gripes. No card stand, and this weird soft plastic hair piece. Everything else is great. Um, Looks like they're giving a lot more spares for certain things now. Like they have a spare of like the whatever these things are. I think it's a trompo. I really don't know what this is supposed to be. It's the little thing on like the side of his leg. They have spares of those, so in case you lose one, you got another one. So not bad. This is the Doko helmet, like without the his head in it. This is the one if you didn't want to have all his hair out. Which, like, why wouldn't you want all his hair out? He's got all that hair, you know. Let him flex it a little bit. Um, Another thing, I know it's like a production thing, but they produce all of the hands in like the solid gold color. So even though you can see, like, it's very hard to see with the light. But he has like sculpted fingernails and like sculpted like finger joints. But it looks weird because it's in the gold armor color. So it's like he has like really finely sculpted armor hands. It's so weird, but I can't be mad at that. They just didn't want to have to like paint each individual finger or like use different plastics. I get it. I understand. Looks weird. Whatever. 2 down. Okay. We have uh 7 more to go. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look for the puffy ones. This is puffy. Concave. Oh, puffy. That's 2 puffy ones. Concave. 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 Alright, so there's 2 more puffy ones here. This could either be two gold figures. One of them has to be. One of them has to be Milo, guaranteed. Um, but this other one, I mean, I guess it could be Shina, or it could be the Seiya with the cloth box. But then why wouldn't there be a third puffy one? That's not puffy. I mean, they're technically puffy on the sides, but not. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's kind of making me a little nervous. I don't think we're getting a special one in this one. No matter how much I cope, I don't think we're getting a special one, just like the first one. But we shall go on to the next one. So let's get to opening. Okay, this one is also 3 bags. I actually opened this one really well, so I'm going to keep this one as the display box. So this is going to go over here. This is a gold saint. It has to be, because there's no, I don't feel, it's not Seiya, at the very least, and it has too many parts to be Shina, so it has to be a gold saint. It might be Milo. We might have gotten Milo here. Let's see. And we'll check the plate. The plate will guarantee. Yep, it is a gold. And who is it? Where's the card? Oh, well. Oh my god, we got one of the special ones. We got Libra Shiryu. Oh my god. Oh, the card is so pretty. It's like a golden card. Oh, okay, so that means that we are not getting regular Shiryu. We got the golden Shiryu. Ooh. Oh, I like that a lot. And just to compare with like the original cards. Oops, sorry, Doko. I just threw your card. That's so cool. All right, I'm really happy about that. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm grinning ear to ear like a little baby. I'm so excited. Oh my god. That's so pretty. I really like the collector cards for the special ones now. Okay. This is a little stressful. That means that at the very least we got one of them. That means we probably didn't get Hyoga. But I'll take one. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. That's better than the last box where we got none of them. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's so cool. We got a special edition one. And just to put it into perspective, the special ones are 1 out of 54. So I think like how it's phrased. So out of every 54 figures they make, one of them is a special one. So this is a 1 out of 54 chance of getting this, and we got one. Oh, we got Shiryu! Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so I assume he builds exactly the same as Doko. Does he have? He does have separate. Oh, God, he has separate hair. Um, okay, I think we're just gonna copy his pose on the card. Okay, this one was a little hard to maneuver. Maybe it's just because, I don't know. I'm just gonna be funny and assume it's because of 1 out of 54 they haven't printed them enough, so they haven't found any factory faults in it yet. Real answer is probably just user error. I'm probably the dumb one in this situation. He's a little wobbly, like it feels like some of his joints are loose. Again, I'm gonna attribute that to user error. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm the dumb one. Okay, so we're gonna put you right here. This next one has to be Milo. And then I think we don't have any other golds in the box. I'd be pleasantly surprised if we have one, but using the puff tech, there were only 4 puffy boxes, and so far they all seem to be golds. So, um, you know, looking like this is still the tech to find, what's the correct one. This one literally guaranteed has to be Milo. If it's not Milo, I'm gonna be very surprised, but it literally has to be. So let's get them open and let's get that started. That box was extremely hard to open. That's how I know that's Milo. That's the only fella to give me a headache. On the box. Not even the building the character, it's the box. Uh-oh. This is not a gold. Is this Seiya? Maybe it's China? This is not a gold. It's a puffy box, but it's not a gold. Uh-oh. Maybe we're not out of the running yet, folks. Maybe there are other golds in this box. Maybe the tech does not guaranteed work. This is Hoya. Oh my god, I said his name wrong. Hyoga. It's the regular Hyoga, so we did not get the special one. Okay, that's weird. Why did he come in a puffy box? Why did they prank me like that? Alright, well, at least now we know guaranteed we do not have the Aquarius Hyoga. Unfortunate. Was not expecting to get both of them in this box. Just one of them was more than I could have hoped for. But man, I wonder where freaking Milo is. I thought I did the puff check on all of the boxes. Oh, I guess this one is technically puffy. This might be Milo. I guess we'll see. Okay. I take back every nice thing that I said about assembling these. I think it's just the golds that are super easy to do. Because once I started doing Hyoga, the legs were giving me a huge, huge problem. Part of it is because the the instructions don't instruct you properly. Like, there's this piece, it's like the thigh piece that connects the top of the hip to it connects 2 pieces of the thigh, basically. It's 2 thigh pieces. They don't explain to you which piece connects to the thigh, So initially I was putting it in upside down, because all the pieces fit together except the ones that connect to the thigh. So when I was trying to connect those two pieces, they weren't connecting. And I was getting frustrated because I was like, why is it not going? And I was trying to force it. I felt like the plastic start to bend, like in the bad way. So I stopped and I was like, okay, what else could be the issue? So I was looking at the instructions. It does not explain. It shows you everything except how to assemble the legs. It shows you, like, for example, I'm just going to show it to you. So, like for Hyoga, it only shows how to assemble his chest, which is the easiest part. You shouldn't need instructions for that. It's the same for all of them. The arm, which is also very easy, and then the waistband. That's it. That's all it shows you how to do. It is just those. There's no legs. And you can't use. I mean, you could. I guess you could use Seiya, this like Seiya leg, as like a reference, but it's still slightly different. And I only saw this. I was like, wait, this piece is connecting to the thigh. Does that mean that it has to connect to the thigh for both of them? And then I flipped it around and I did it, and I was like, okay, this worked. But you would think they would include that, at least here, so you have reference instead of putting it in the very far corner where, like, if you're only looking at like if you fold it, like you don't need the instructions for the arms or anything. You can just do that. And like, okay, like, it could be user error. It could be me. Maybe it's all my fault. But also, the instructions could serve to be like a little bit better, a little better. And also, I, I don't know if they. I think they say it in the instructions. Let me see. Hold on. They don't. Okay. So another complaint. The Hyoga's hair. It's probably very hard to see. I'm gonna get as close to the camera as I can without, like, turn the light down a little bit. Okay. So you see how his hair here doesn't go over the mask, but in the picture it does? Like, I'll get a little closer. Like, that's the hair in the picture. You can tell it goes over the mask and everything. But when you look at him, it doesn't. So I thought that I was putting the hair on wrong, or I thought I was missing a hair piece. I wasn't. It's just different. And they don't tell you that it's different. So I was like, okay. So yeah, I think it's just the bronzes that have the worst assembly known to man. Everyone else is fine, at least the golds. And then he also comes with the joined fist, like how Camus does. They're identical. It's the same mold, just different plastic used. So yeah, they come with the same, like, ability, hands. Just like all the others, he has a base plate, a hair plate, if you don't want to put the helmet on him. Cool. 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 Frustrating. Awful. That took me very long. We're just gonna go right to the next one. We're just gonna zoom through these. This might be Milo. This box is really puffy. I'm just gonna zoom through opening this, just so you can see, like, I'll just stop when we get to the card, but yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, this is a silver plate. So not Milo. This is the special Seiya. The Seiya in training / Seiya with the cloth box. Alright, we're gonna go right into this. Hopefully he doesn't piss me off, but here we go. Okay. This one was slightly less annoying. Now that I knew how to do the, uh, the leg, it wasn't that awful. Um, Still kind of annoying. But, whatever. So, here he is. The training Seiya. These ones are, I mean, these are kind of easy, these ones. I don't really hate the ones with the cloth boxes. I also just like assembling the cloth boxes. They're pretty cool. Um, Unlike Iolos, who came with like the baby Athena, Seiya doesn't come with anything, so like, but you could store like the spare parts in the cloth box. Actually, let me do that. It's kind of big brain, actually. Hold up. Yeah, see if there's enough room. Some of these for sure won't fit in here. Like the Shiryu hair. Honestly, I could probably get the helmet in there. Oh my god. And there's still so much room in there. I could probably. Oh my gosh, hold up. That is so huge. Okay. I now take back every bad thing I've said about the kit so far. The fact that you can store the spare parts in the cloth box is so awesome. Obviously not all the pieces. She reused hairs a lot. I could probably store like the smaller pieces of his hair in there, but like, cool. Alright. I like that. That's pretty cool. I just can't put the Shiryu hair anywhere because it's too big to fit in the cloth box. But everything else kind of fit. That was I do like how that came out. Uh okay. Next one. Okay. I genuinely don't this could be Milo or it could be anyone. Um yeah, so after this we only have three left. So let's do that. Okay. Um it's a silver plaque. Man, where's Milo? I haven't found Milo yet. We got Shina. Cool. Alright, so now I wonder if Shina is going to have if she's gonna be like Marin and it's just the mask, like for the face, or if they're going to actually give her a face and then have the mask be like a separate accessory. She can take her she's taken her mask off in the series. I mean, I think that'd be really cool. I guess we'll see if they give us two separate headpieces. Yeah, she does. She has a mask and then a face variant. That's kind of cool. See if I, oh my god, I dropped her head. She's got like the haunted face. All right, I think I'm gonna do the no mask variant, but then you can't. Yeah, we'll do the no mask variant just because we have Marin with the mask. We'll do Shina with no mask.
I can feel your body resting on my chest. I guess that my shoulder is all you get. When you moved around, yeah, that's where it all fell. Oh, to the ground, babe. And you like to move in silence, baby, so do I.
All right. I was trying to do a thing where it's she looks really good. I really like how she looks. I was trying to do a thing where she's like holding the mask, like the scene where she's trying to like I don't want to say seduce because it really is a disservice to her character, but she is kind of trying to do that. Um it's a scene where Seiya is like fresh out of the hospital and he's like, I'm gonna go fight Sanctuary even though I almost died. And she intervenes and she's like, Seiya, don't do it, because this is the reveal that she's in love with him. Awful plot, awful. She's like, yeah, Seiya, I'm in love with you. He's like, oh, well, I don't care. And then she takes off her mask, and like with Amazons, it's like when you take off the mask, if a man sees your face, the only options are either to kill him or to fall in love with him. We obviously know that she's fallen in love with him, but she phrases it as, "Oh, you've seen my face, I have to kill you," or whatever. So it's a whole thing. You have to watch it. Um, it is, even though she's not like it's not like sexual in nature. It's more like emotional manipulation, where she's like, "Listen, I'm in love with you. If you go forward to Sanctuary, you're going to die, and if you die, you're going to break my heart. So do you really want to do that to me on top of what you're doing to yourself?" And he does kind of like pause, but luckily this kind of goes nowhere. They don't have a relationship. Um,
シャイナさん、シャイナさん、どうしてどうして俺なんかのために。せいや、マスクの下の素顔を見られたテントの女子はその相手を殺すか、それとも愛するしかないんだ。でもね、私にだって分かってるよ。せいやにとっては迷惑だよね。私なんかがお前を愛したりしたら。シャイナさん、こうしていると感じる。お前のコスモを。せいやのコスモはとても温かくて優しい広がりに満ちている。お前のコスモはまだまだ大きくなる可能性を秘めている。それを自分が信じることのために役立てるんだ。私みたいじゃなく。せいや、私なんかがお前を好きになってしまう。ごめんね。
Either way, the doll looks pretty awesome. I think she looks great, and the fact she has the double sculpt, the mask sculpt and then the face sculpt, very cool, very awesome attention to detail that they did. Um, I wish there was a way for her to hold the mask. She can't. There's no way to do it. It's gonna fall if I try to display it like this. Oh wait, hold up. Oh my god, that works. Okay. I don't know how I did that, but she's holding the mask. So we're gonna pretend that was on purpose. Let me grab you so I can put the rest of these spare. I'm gonna keep this open so I can just throw spare parts in there. She didn't really have many. It was just like she has two hand sculpts for her um gloved hand, and then like the hair if you didn't want to do the whatchamacallit, the helmet. So yeah, I don't know. I love her sculpt. Maybe it's because the female sculpts look way better. Like at least like from the bronze, so because the bronze and silver saints don't really have like folds and like armor skirts. So they look a lot better in the blocky style. Um, but yeah, whatever. Three to go. All right, we have a gold plate. So this has to be Milo. It has to be Milo. Oh boy, who else could it be? I don't think Old Man Doko is gonna have a gold plate. I would hope not. That'd be very frustrating if he did, but this has to be Milo. Card. It is Milo. Woohoo! Finally found him. His box wasn't bloated, so I mean, I was really four out of. I guessed three of them, honestly. Okay.
This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who said we can?
Okay. Ugh. And that is Milo. He was actually pretty easy. All the golds are pretty easy. I think it's because the way their legs are set up is way different from the like bronze and silver saints because they don't have that like there's like a like here like for example I'll use Hyoga. So like the bronze saints have like a double thigh section here that's supposed to seamlessly form like one whole thigh piece. Those are frustrating. I hate those. Because a lot of the I think all the golds, they have armor that goes up to their thighs. You can just connect those. They don't need that double thigh piece, so that makes them a lot easier to assemble. And I think that's like part of what makes them so fun because you don't have to worry about any of that. And then with the female saints, they don't have that anyways. Um or their legs are just like so simplistic in general. You don't even have to worry about it no matter what. So it's like, man, really prefer those. They're really good. Okay, so now there are two left. It should literally only be Nachi and then Old Man Doko. Those are the only two that we have left. Okay, this might be Doko because the pieces sound different from the normal pieces. I guess we'll see. This is Nachi. I don't think it's Nachi. I think this is Doko. It is. It's Old Man Doko. You can tell from how the pieces sound. Like, they sound like toys. I mean, it's all toys. But it sounds more like toys with his. Alright, get right into it.
Can't forget even if it don't last. Baby, when I get up in it, you forget to pass it. I'll make sure to cut all of the strings that get attached. And you make sure to call me every time you want me back. I love the way you say my name, say my name. And make me feel so Medicaid, Medicaid. Love the way you say my name, say my name.
Okay, he was by far the the easiest one. I have to laugh because it's just oh my god, dude, he's so cute. He's such a little guy. Just for reference, people who don't watch Saint Seiya, I know I called him Doko. These two are the exact same character. These are the same character. And when I say it's the same character, I don't mean like, this is the young version, this is the old version, even though it technically is. Um, this is a disguise. Spoiler alert. Is it really a spoiler if the show's like over 40 years old? Oh no, I don't consider it a spoiler. This is a disguise. This is how he looks all the time. So, just so no one's confused, it's the same guy. One of them's a disguise. It's not a spoiler. The series has been out for 40 years. If you haven't seen it already, that's your fault. Um, so he has interchangeable parts. He has a kneeling, so like, sorry, Doko. So you can pop. So this is the bottom half. So yeah, you can connect. Oops. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. So you can do the kneeling version, or you can do the standing version. I'm gonna do the kneeling one because I don't like how he looks standing up. I want to be able to hold his little cane. Okay, whatever. I don't know how to make it stand. It looks like he's about to hit someone. He's about to hit him with it. All right, well, I'll do the kneeling one because it's literally hilarious. Oh, but his little oh oh okay, that's not gonna work. All right, well, all right. Last but not least, Nachi.
To move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late.
I'll tell you guys what, almost every single spare from this kit fits in the cloth box. So if you end up getting the whole box and you don't want to store it or anything, um, you can definitely put it, like, you don't want to get like a separate bag to store it. You can do it with the cloth box. It's very cool. Um, and then here's Nachi. He was actually probably the easiest Bronze Saint, aside from the casual Seiya. I pretty much zoomed through him, no issues whatsoever. Um, I don't need the I guess I'll keep one pair of instructions just for like novelty reasons. Ah, all right, so that is all of the Galaxy version box 2. Um, I do think it's really cool that we got a special variant. Didn't get both of them, you know, can't win them all. We, me, I'll probably find a way to buy the other ones. I could probably like, find them on like Mercari or something. Um, but yeah, so that's the box. I'm gonna do like a little showcase here to show all of them, all their cards, pre-built, everything. And hopefully the next time you guys see an unboxing video, it will be the myth cloths. Um, might not. I might do the Miku ones first. The regular Miku and the Sakura Miku, also from Blokees. They have like a Miku thing going on. I'm gonna do those for sure. Probably next. Um, so yeah, whenever you see this video, you might see Miku first. You might see the myth cloths. Depends on if I am able to get that shelf set up anytime soon. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Again, I want to do a little showcase. Um, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.